first reaction, Christian, when you saw the game plan called for you to have a halfback pass?
I was fired up, fired up. Brandon made a great play. That's a tough catch having to turn like that. So I was super happy when he caught it because that is a tough catch and he made me look good. So I was fired up for it.
Chris, we have to ask him a touchdown reception. Was that intended for you or for Kittle since you were in the same area?
Oh, I'm not sure. Probably me. I'm assuming but I think me and George are happy with whoever would have got that one.
Did it catch you off guard a little bit late or during the week in practice when Kyle said that you might have that halfback option pass?
No, that didn't catch me off guard. You got to be ready for everything. But it's obviously a great call, dialed it up at a perfect time. And like I said, the guys did a good job blocking. BA made a great play.
Christian, one of each today, passing, running, catching. Only 4 guys since the merger in 1970 have done that, and they're the first since 2005. How does that strike you when you hear that joining that company?
Yeah, that's awesome. Obviously, those things are really cool. I think the biggest thing is coming out with a win and playing the second half like that too. And I think the thing I'm most happy about is just this whole team welcoming me in with open arms, and especially the running back room, guys like Jeff Wilson and Juice. They just helped me all week learn everything, and I don't know. I think that just means a lot to me. So obviously those things are cool, but I'm just proud to be a 49er, and it felt good to get a win today.
Christian, did it help you at all that you played these guys twice in 3 weeks, just in terms of knowing the personnel and everything?
I don't know. I think every game is different regardless. I'm in obviously a whole new offense, been here 9 days. So for me, I was just trying to master my craft, and I think there's still so much more left for me to learn. And I'm just excited to continue to, grow and get better with this team and with the offense, and hopefully continue to get some wins.
Christian, it's only been 9 days. Was there anything, I know you say you kind of put in a lot of work with the guys, but anything that you did above and beyond that you feel like you put together the performance you did today to really know what was going on?
I wouldn't say, I think just it takes what it takes. You got to learn the playbook as quickly as you can and under the circumstances. And, Coach T, Coach Lynn, all the guys in the room helped me out a lot. So Jimmy getting with me too, spending extra time going over how he sees things, all that stuff, means a lot. And, if it's a little bit extra time, that's what it takes.
Is it a little bit of extra time or is it like hours upon hours of extra time?
It takes a good amount of time, for sure.
Christian, do you have any official quarterback experience offhand or anything?
No, both my little brothers are quarterbacks, so I learned a lot from them. But I used to always want to play quarterback just because it was the best position. But been a running back since I was 7.
And so, what have you picked up from your brothers for those tips?
You gotta get the elbow up. You gotta get loose, get the elbow up, and it helps when someone's wide open as well.
You're obviously doing a lot at you in 9 days. What's been the most difficult part for you as far as learning the offense? What's been the biggest challenge, I guess?
I think each week presents new challenges, depending on the game plan, depending on who you're playing. I think for me, just getting comfortable with spacing and timing with the O-line. Those guys did such an amazing job, and I think there's still a lot of meat on the bone that I left out there. And so I think really understanding what we're trying to accomplish as an offense. Kyle's run game and pass game is so specific, and so for me, it's just about really understanding what we're trying to do with the play and helping set up blocks and finishing plays down the field and eliminating negative runs.
Does it being so specific make it a little easier to learn, I guess, so there's no gray area?
It sometimes, I would say. Like I said, there's challenges every week. I think the biggest thing for me is just continuing to get the reps with the guys.
Christian, how will you spend your bye week? You guys have been cramming a lot. Will you continue that, or will you have a little time to come up for it?
I'll just take a little time off, but I'll try to get with my coaches every day, do something every day, just to continue to master the book.
You said you left meat on the bone. I think a lot of people will be surprised by that after a game like this. Do you ever feel like you have a perfect game?
No, I don't think anyone ever has a perfect game. I think anytime you check the tape, regardless of the statistics, there's always a couple plays here or there where you're kind of beating yourself up about. So I'm sure that'll happen again this week. But that's the beauty of football, is there's always opportunities to get better.
On the touchdown reception, it looks like you had some connection with Jimmy. Can you explain how that happened? It seemed a little early for you guys to have that kind of chemistry
just a little bit backyard football. You know, the play wasn't designed to go to me, but one thing I learned about Jimmy is he's a football player through and through, and he showed that all week in practice. And you know, we didn't rep that, but that's just a guy going out there playing ball, and sometimes that's the best way to go about it.
You said you spent a lot extra time with him. What has that been like?
He's been great. The way he sees the field is so awesome. You know, he makes it easy on us, so it was great to spend some extra time with him.
What number were you on that progression?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I'm still getting to know the book. I'm not sure. Probably should know that, but
Thank you guys.
thanks, guys.